Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Abyssal Cyber Paradise of SE.RA.PH. Today, we're gonna kill a boss. But first, we're gonna do some preparations. I have a couple things I want to do first. My main goal, as I've already said, is to get just a couple of these upgrades. There's a few that I feel like will be really useful that we really want to get. One in particular is the stars per turn. I actually forgot we didn't remove the regen one already, so that one's actually going to be gone. I think we might actually have it just on a couple minor upgrades. I'm also really tempted to pick up like the art stuff. We'll see. One of the missions we have is to kill one of the bounties, which I just unlocked earlier by farming. As you can see, I did a node recently because I was about to overcap. What'd you miss yesterday? You fell asleep in the middle of the fight. You didn't miss. I'm gonna be honest, you didn't miss too much. We got Kiara to like 100,000-ish hit points, 150,000 hit points or so, and then we died. We only did like 2-3 attempts on her, and I realized after leaving the fight that I hadn't stripped off her healing per turn. That was like 17 turns of between 5 to 20,000 health per turn. So, our goal, we already disabled that, which I think might just give us the win if we did exactly the same things we did last time. But I'm also tempted to go a little bit further and get some of those stars, just to see how far we can, just see how reliably we can get this. So we're gonna go take out this rider boss. Right, default. We don't care too much about what we take. It's a rider boss. It could be male, it could be female. Jack is still a good choice, basically no matter what. Other option, of course, would be to take a support servant. These are not boss fights. Yeah, sure, we'll do like something like this. Okay. So for my boss slaying team, we probably want Shiki. Shiki's definitely like number 2. We'll stick Ku in the back because why not? He's an event bonus servant and he's good. We have like our 2 main DPSs. I guess we'll just borrow this person's Jack since Jack's super good. Our other option is to like borrow someone's waiver, which we also could do. Or someone's waiver. I wouldn't really use Scotty with Jack too much. Jack already has a big battery. Or a big 50% quick up. You know, I'm actually gonna borrow. I'm gonna change from Jack. We're gonna use our own Shiki. I kinda like using my own DPS. It just feels better that way, so we're gonna do that. Assuming we can find someone who works. Okay. I was specifically looking for Sakura CEs earlier. No, Mash would actually be really good here. I don't want to bring Mash. Make it rain stars. For Shiki to slice some fools up, alright. Our backup DPS will drag Melt along. 11-5. Melt actually has more damage than what's her face? Alright. Are you gonna burn servants for the outrage CE? I'm not gonna do that now, no. That seems like a silly idea. I'll just wait till I actually get rare prisms, because I'm probably gonna get them 5 at a time in like 6 months. I'm gonna get them. I don't desperately need it for this fight. I'm not sure I can 3-turn Kiara. It's gonna suck, but I probably won't do it right away. What I will do, however, is probably do something. Do you know, since you did that, Madar, can you buy that multiple times to get the CEs from the event, or is it a one-time purchase? Because Talk of the Hot Sands is also really good. The one time, well, that's lame. Yeah, I'll probably pick. I don't know. I'll probably throw some quartz at it on I'll probably throw like a few more tickets at it on JP, and if I don't get it, then I'll probably throw some less popular servants at it. We have a certain 4-star we don't need. Only for those who don't have it, yeah. That sucks. I'd kind of like to have more things. Alright. We definitely want to give Shiki something decent. Dive to Blue and Painting Summer are both pretty good for her. We got like 10 stars per turn and a Dive to Blue for maximum damage. I know Aerial Draft's not the best in terms of Melcha list cards. You had no idea I was streaming? I was just streaming on Saturday. I just stream early on Saturdays because I have time. And it's also nicer for all those wonderful people in Europe because they don't have to be up at like 5 a.m. I mean, I imagine you don't like staying up till 5 a.m., but hey, if you want to, you know, more power to you. I'm not gonna stop you. She's already in party. I'm just gonna go to Depot. Give me someone who's not in the party already. Cool, we'll do this. We got 2 DPS. This will be a pretty straightforward setup, I think. I'm expecting Waver to die at some point. That's why Melt's in second. I know taking Mash is like really bland, but I don't really want to have to Apple to clear this quest. It's just a pain in the ass having to Apple to clear stuff. Imagine falling asleep while watching a stream. No, I have a hard time going to sleep in general, so I don't usually fall asleep while watching stuff. But hey, if it's good enough to watch while you're falling asleep, it must be good content, right? Alright. Medusa with a quick down. Quick down is probably the least effective debuff we've ever had. Like, look at this team. Does anyone here even want to use their quick cards? Well, maybe Shiki, but we barely care. Medusa can actually paralyze us, so the debuff cleanse is not completely irrelevant. Alright. No Tama said. I know, right? I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I was thinking, you know what I would prefer for a composition? I would prefer Tamamo Merlin for the boss fight, Kiara. Tamamo Merlin, and then like either Archuria or someone else, and just like Arts loop. Either Archuria or Lancelot, and just Arts loop super hard through the boss. Especially Merlin, because that crit damage would be absolutely bonkers on his Arts cards. Like, never mind the Buster Up, who cares about that? Yeah, I thought that would be fun. Alright. I mean, this is about as straightforward as it gets. We got a Shiki Arts chain with her battery, or with her damage up. Palma would have made that disgusting. No Nero Bride. Oh my god, Nero Bride would have been gross too. In fact, Nero Bride with 50%, we probably would have been at 100% right now. As it is, we're still NPing again. So Shiki's carving people up. This is fun. I know that was less effective than the last one, but it's still pretty fun. We've used 4 of Shiki's cards. She has 1 card left, right? It's a quick card? Well, that's convenient, because we actually have a quick down on us. And I want to cleanse the quick down. Alright. I think we're gonna get through this. Watch her like instantly NP and kill the whole team. Shiki shows who has the superior mystic eyes. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, imagine giving a shit about waivers cooldowns. Let's go. Let's go. We're just here to throw Shiki NPs at people. If waiver dies, waiver dies. That's all there is to it. Gonna taunt this turn because there's no defenses for waiver. Don't actually care what happens with. Don't actually care about Mash getting her NP. We're going to use everyone's NPs anyway on this. We're gonna use defenses to keep everyone alive anyway, assuming she doesn't NP this turn. This is gonna be our least damaging combo, by the way. 35 instead of 45k. We did like. No summer eggplant. I was not playing during that event. That is summer 1. I wasn't playing then. I only started playing last year. I'm actually kind of tempted to let Mash die and use the invuln on Shiki, but I don't see a reason to let the whole team die for giggles. Seems kind of silly. Like, I know we're gonna be fine anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I want to keep Mash alive. She's a good Kohai. Summer 5, Eggplant gets another outfit. Well, then we might get her there. Ah, no, not another Petrify. Come on, game, come on. We were gonna generate our NP this turn. We were gonna get to 100% NP. Now we're relying on the boss slapping Shiki. Look, the boss isn't even hitting the right person. Hit Shiki, you dork. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Medusa and her Petrification King. You get paralyzed by her. Have some fun. Actually, have you read that scene from Hollow Ataraxia? Where you get petrified. There's a scene in Hollow Ataraxia where you get petrified by Medusa, and it turns out even though she doesn't have snakes for hair in her Medusa form, she can still move the hair with her mind. And do all sorts of fun stuff. Does all sorts of fun stuff with Shiro. I believe that happens when you like accidentally walk in on her while she's bathing. It's a pretty fun scene. If that's what you're in, if you're into like minor petrification or paralysis, it's an alright scene. Like Nasu's already got you covered. He's already written that shit. Well before you memed it. Oh my god, there's 3 more wanted quests? Wow, okay. That's a thing. Alright, is there anything that costs 2k that I really want? Maybe Multicolored Tranquility, the Paralysis, the Charm Effect. Other than that, I don't care too much. I'm curious if I can get through the Eater type enemy quest. 13 worms is a little bit hard to do in one quest. The Eater quest we might be able to actually get done though. Monster Growth, Petrification. Alright. I'm just gonna check where we get the most Eaters. Let's have a quick look. The front side doesn't have anything too crazy. The back side, we can get 7 Eaters at the most. Oh, nope, 8 Eaters at the most on Rejection Calf. Rejection Calf and Underarm Ray are probably our best bets. Do we need type 2s? Hold up. We don't need type 2s, right? Okay, so whatever's most is more important. Rejection Calf has 8 base enemies, which means if we double it, we get 16. Underarm Ray only had 7. So we do Rejection Calf if we can do it. How's the Kiara fights? They're not too bad. We actually just stopped to get a couple KP things. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get it almost immediately. Or like in a moderately decent Rejection Calf is what we said we wanted. In a like decent run, we should get it almost immediately. We're just reducing a little bit of RNG, doing some of the KP stuff. Pretty well. Yeah, it's going pretty well. We had like half of her last break bar to go, and I turned off the regen because it was about 15 turns to get there. So I turned off the regen, which means we should theoretically be able to kill her, but I think our run was like slightly favored in terms of RNG, so I'm just gonna do a couple things to make it really fairly reliable. Oh, we want Eater spawn rate. Eater spawn rate. Bye. Cool. Assassin Lee is not terrible, but not quite what I'm looking for here. A Moon Cancer BB wouldn't be terrible. I would ideally like someone with Limit Broke in this. Oh, perfect. And this is farming, so I'll just put this on my usual farming rotation. Uh, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's our 100 and whatever. We want assassins, so we'll swap out for Semiramis. Hey Jacob, how's it going? Alright, this is obviously a little bit expensive. We're probably not going to keep this forever though. A waiver would be a smart plan, but these are like kind of sustained fights. I'm just going to be really lazy and take like my Shiki, because she's also cheaper. Alright, I want to bring Melt, but it's probably not an amazing idea. Let's just take event bonus servants now. Cheap, Hans is cheap, we probably won't see him anyway. Cussor drop, and Altera Lily exist. Kiara is an extroverse end boss. Summer 5, Kiara Lily. Kiara already has a summer version. She probably won't get a second one. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I was thinking about how our fights went yesterday, and I was thinking even with just the heal per turn turned off, we might actually be able to kill the boss. Or if with like minor configuration changes. One of those two. But I'm actually taking it a step further because I realized in like 80 AP I could finish 2 quests that are probably gonna guarantee we kill it. No Kiara Lily exists. Yeah. That's like her first form, right? She has like police form, she has the Little Mermaid form, and then she has like the little lolly version, which is in contrast with Hans's adult form, right? Anyway, we're at plus 100%. Our Sakura coin drop rate isn't the highest, but that's fine. We weren't planning on maxing this out. It's the shop. You could do Assassin Shiki's rank up. That's true. I'm not... Oh shit, have I not done it yet? Whoops. Well, I'm not bringing Assassin Shiki to the fight anyway. I got the important ones out of the way, but yeah, you're right. Assassin Shiki's actually a really big one if I haven't done it already. I thought it. I know I did Nero's new one, and I did Semiramis' new one. Did I not do Shiki's? Well, we can't really tell here anyway. Oh, no, we haven't done it. There's the arrow ups. We haven't done Shiki's shit. Alright, after the event, we're doing Shiki's, right? Yeah, that was Shiki. That whole fight with Medusa was Shiki without her rank up. No, I did Semiramis and Nero's before the event started. I haven't actually taken the time to spend the AP on Shiki, but she's totally worth it. Like, our Shiki is pretty well leveled. 9. We left this at 6 because we only care about the cooldown reduction. This is also at 7. It could be higher, but we actually use Shiki as our single target DPS a lot, so it's not a bad idea. Our imperfections are what make us human. What can I say? What can you say to that? Nothing. Because it's true. I'm not even going to use her buster up, but I guess we'll get the battery going on everybody. And since we're probably not killing, let's kill one of these guys. I'm disappointing all my Kohais. I'm sorry to hear that. BB is always disappointed in us. Yeah, we're always fighting with BB over who's right and who's not. We got one turn on this. I was kind of hoping they would smack BB. I was kind of hoping they'd smack BB so she'd have 100% NP. I'll just kill these guys. I'm not too worried about doing damage. Eggplant's disappointed too. The eggplant is perpetually disappointed. Have you seen any of Learning with Manga? It's always a disappointment with Gudako. And Gudel, let's be real. Perpetual disappointment is just the state MASH lives in. Much like you might live in California, or Texas, or Saskatchewan, MASH lives in perpetual disappointment. And wow, we were 5% off. That was with no NP gain, by the way. That was with no NP gain. This was on cooldown. Alright. Will we have our cooldowns back in time? Probably not. Oh well. At least she gets love in the manga, unlike in the game. Love, yeah, that's I have no clue how much base damage this does, by the way. I probably should have given her some damage ups, or at least like buster resist down. Wow, that failed to kill. Whoops. That's what happens when you mistime NPs. I easily could have saved that with Sakura-Usum. Oops. Now I'm disappointed. Now there's a real reason to be disappointed. I permit your disappointment. That could have in fact gone better. Yeah. I realized halfway through, I was like, wait, this probably won't kill anyone. Because it's neutral, and she doesn't have any attack buffs. Like, she doesn't have bad attack, but it's NP1, and it doesn't have any extra damage on the NP. I was thinking Great Sea of Stars would do things, but we should really should have buffed that. BB hits with like a maneuver, yeah. I mean, that one was kind of my fault. I can't be too mad about that. But that does let me know I need to save the Kiarism for the third wave, which I will do. In the magical fantasy world where the 25k health one doesn't die. Bad NP damage, but she's cute. Seems good. I'd trade that. I prefer not to roll for bland characters. Cute BB is a great servant. Oh, cool. Somehow I know that I'm not gonna kill this guy with this, but I'm still going for it. I know, right? Great taste. Oh, we actually got the kill. Wow, that was a lot of NP actually. What the hell? I was not expecting to go from 29 to 100% on that. I was expecting to maybe get to 50 or 60% and be happy with that. Jesus, those crits. Alright. Well, now we're in this awkward state though, because I wanted to use her attack up, her Buster card up, and NP strength. And now it's gonna look really awkward because that's not gonna be a good solution. Wait, imagine wasting 50% battery. Imagine not wasting 50% battery, feels bad. A solo crit machine. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I have to get a chance to use her at some point. Fuck someone up, alright. Dante is probably going to survive BB's stuff, and it's also like just charge, decrease charge, so we'll fire it off first, then use Shiki. Might even get some death procs. Let's see how much damage we do. Hans, Miyu, Summer BB. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Hans for all those stars. Oh, good morning, Saint Sarah. How's it going? Yeah, we need to do a green too. That actually went surprisingly well. I know these notes are hard to clear really quickly, but that went well. Riding the high of good summons like from last night. Oh! I assume you're on I'm guessing you're on NA, but you might be on JP. So did you end up summoning King Proto? Cause that sounds really good. I don't think we have the Semiramis crits to get full NP, so I'm just gonna do like Buster Arts. It'll take a couple turns, but I think we'll get there eventually. Yeah. If we didn't crit on that Arts, Semiramis was getting to 100% NP with like an Arts chain. On the other hand, if we get double Arts chains, I mean, we'd probably make it anyway, shit. Yeah, you went for Tristan and got him in 5 single summons, so you just kept going because you have Quartz and got KP. Damn, bro, that's awesome. And you're spending all the leftover sync Quartz getting them to 90 and grinding the event. This event actually doesn't require that much sync Quartz to grind out. It's actually really cheap if you want to just clear the event and get everything. But congratulations on that King Credit and the Tristan. I personally really like Tristan, so I'm all for that. I know he's mechanically, like, maybe not the best servant, because David is really fucking good. But he's fun. But he's cool. He's fun. And that buff strip sometimes comes in clutch. Like, I can't tell you how many times it's been like, oh, this is an awkward turn. The boss is invulnerable. Oh, buff strip. Problem solved. You're new to the game. You joined at the beginning of the recent Ilya event, so you've been using NP5 Kuro. You don't like Kuro? She's actually really good. Kuro's good. She's not very defensive, but she's actually very good. Yeah, you're gonna find Tristan does a lot less damage on NP. And he's not as good at DPS. He's like a weird hybrid support DPS thing. Kuro is objectively better, especially at NP5. NP5 Kuro is doing like double the NP damage of Tristan because she also has an interlude. A lot of Wolflars don't, but Kuro's one of the ones with an NP interlude. She's actually really good. Oh, you don't like using lollies? Yeah, that is what it is. What it is. I mean, go with your favorites. That's cool. The team you use for summer BB crits is BB with his rightful place, Hans with 2030, me with a K-scope, and then Mages Association Mystic Code. Use Hans battery, Mia's battery on Hans. Mystic Code 20% on Miu. You have BB. Brave Shand, lock it in, otherwise shuffle the hand. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'm with you. Sometimes I'm not really a fan of some of the way some of the lollies look. I have a few servants I genuinely dislike the aesthetics of. Personally, don't hate Kuro's aesthetics, but, you know, I can respect disliking. If I disrespect a servant's appearance, I gotta respect someone else's choice to not like someone. Did we miss that just barely? Yeah? Oh, we already claimed it. Alright. I think we'll lock out the charm and the stars. Charm and the stars probably gets us the rest of the way. I'm contemplating doing something else, as we can kind of get through charm sometimes. However. Give me my stars. What would I do next if I had the option? What was the? I need to kill a bunch of people to get these. None of these other quests are actually really easy to get through. Alright. You'd look up the event guide, you're probably wasting more AP than you need to inefficiently grinding. Possibly. If you're farming for resources, I believe the best node to farm is Weakness Ear. It's Weakness Ear, right? Let me double check. Ah, my window closed. I believe the best node, yeah, Weakness Ear is the best node for Sakura coins. It's the best node for Sakura coins. For everything else, it's a little bit harder to gauge because it's based on spawn rates. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty smooth. You can also look at the numbers yourself. Basically, the dorsal plane, because you have to beat the event to get any further, the dorsal plane has like all the better spawn rates for almost everything. There aren't even any type 3s on the ventral plane. Yeah, it's a good farm. That's a good farm. Sterling feathers. Alright. Let's give Kiara a run. Default. Let's show all these, because people usually equip their supports with weak Cs anyway. There's a Merlin. But I know I have a better Merlin on my friends list. I'm gonna be a little bit greedy and go look for him. As this is very clearly a please bring Merlin event. You just finished the event? Nice, nice, nice. One of the people on my friends list actually has a Merlin with a useful CE. So I'm just gonna roll for him. I don't know if they've been on since last night then. It may take you 10 minutes of refreshing to find a Merlin. I know, doesn't it suck? Filing, here we go. This Merlin actually has a useful CE in the form of 2030, so I'm gonna take him. Alright. So our last setup was this. Not the best, not the worst. There's a few things I kinda wanna change about it. One of them is the lack of defense in general. You thought Kama was a fight here, but you were mistaken? No, Kama is a couple events from now. I'm still thinking about replacing our angry little lolly here with Melchulus. Even though Melchulus hits way less hard, she does buff strip on NP, which is really handy. But that's not the way things are happening. I don't have another NP damage event. Do I? This is 10% NP damage and arts up. That's not terrible. That's 8%. 8% of 11k is what? 800 effectively? And we'd also get the arts up. I mean, I might just take this instead. You hope they skip the next event in NA, so you get Kama immediately? That's a little bit greedy. I think there's people who want the next event. I wouldn't want to deny them what they seek. The star gen here is really good, but I'm tempted to stick Waver out here and just try to like defense the shit out of things, because I feel like that might be better for our team. Alright, this might be greedy. We're gonna try this. Like Waver with 2030. We're gonna try Waver instead, and we'll just use cooldown reduction on Merlin to try and get the ability off. You want every event all the time? I do actually like having dead weeks once in a while, not gonna lie, Sarah. Simply cause dead weeks let you farm materials that the events aren't giving you. And also because I have a Japanese account and want to be able to devote as much time as I want to it. And I kind of want to put Melchulus in front. We're gonna choose anyway, but I feel like it might actually be better to put Melchulus in front for the buff strip. Yeah, dead weeks for the burning passion. I like the occasional dead week, or at least like a week where you don't have to farm super hard, like an event where, like a week where there's like half AP rank up quests is kind of okay. I know those usually count as dead weeks, but something like that where like half AP rank ups, half AP interludes. Something like that's kind of nice when you're not like stuck in an event. Farming, it's hard to tell. This seems like an okay team. We got some defenses while Merlin's getting rolling. We got Merlin, we got this. This probably works out okay. Is Nightbot not here? Yeah, he is. Nightbot's definitely in here. Yeah. Dead weeks are helpful for new people and for people in general. It's just if you don't have everything maxed out, it's pretty useful. And I feel like if you're like Go, go, go can sometimes be a pain, especially if it's like a lottery event. Like, lottery events are pretty stressful. You kind of want to break after a lottery event just because of how much you have to play through them. You have to play for them. It's like... I like having new content, though. I'm not gonna lie. I like having new content. What would also be nice? Instead of Dead Week... Instead of a Dead Week, because I know a lot of people don't like Dead Weeks, what if they just made events a week longer in general? Like, straight up made events a week longer. Like, what do you think about making every event 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks? Don't change the materials scale, don't change anything about the event, just make them all 50% longer. Because they're usually 2 weeks. I think that would work out pretty well, as that makes the events less time constrictive for people who are busy, means there's technically no or less dead weeks. How easy does buying every single KP debuff these boss? You're kind of scared of fire. It makes her significantly easier. She has quite a few resistances if you don't buy any of them, but you'll be able to buy a couple big ones right off the bat. And yeah, it makes her a lot easier. Like, we don't care about her MP damage. Her debuff resist is moderately annoying. She has some pretty gross things, like 50% resistance to all colors are each of themselves above. There is a charm ability she has. She drains 10 stars per turn. She has 20% defense. She has 20% attack. She has... What's another one? The first buff strips an entire break bar off of her. You probably want that one, as she actually has a 500,000 hit point break bar above this that we permanently removed. It makes her significantly easier. What did you miss? Your internet, obviously. I thought that one was obvious. I don't hate you, but that one was just too easy. Time to be a hero. We aren't going to use that because we know we need to use like 5 freaking attack buffs. So we'll use Merlin's attack buff next turn to keep the NP gen going, because let me tell you, this chick doesn't know what NP gain is. Oh, we actually landed. We've never landed that defense down, by the way. We've NP'd with this chick like 10 times. Art's down. Well, rip anyone's chance of getting arts. Alright. I care most about Merlin getting it. There's no arts combos, so we're just going for big damage. Because we also have arts down, so it's not as relevant. Oh my god, the regen. Please stop. Oh my god, another arts down. Are you serious? We can NP this next turn though, so that's not too bad. The double arts down kind of sucks though. Yeah, it's only 50%, but she probably has base resist. If she does another one of those, we're gonna get a bunch of NPs. Okay. Well, I'd like to just do Ellie Brave Chain, but Merlin is like a way smarter call. Our defenses just ran out. We don't need the defense down yet, and we're not being aggressive this turn, so I'm gonna hold off on it. Go for gold. We just need to do the damage to get through her break bar. What is the value in using Waver's NP here? We do more damage on a Buster NP. Not really worth it. It's actually better to just run like less damage. The charge down, we're still gonna use that, but we're gonna try and save it for an Arts Chain. In-game giving information. Like, I'd rather get her NP rolling again. The defense down is useful for the next turns. But we'll probably be using his NP anyway. What would our other option be? We could stick it in first to generate more stars off of Garden. Yeah, whatever. I mean, Merlin's cooldown is what? 7 turns? It's 7 turns. Okay, we're fine. It's 7 turns? Yeah, we can do this then. Doing it last. We're doing this middle because we want the star generation out of Merlin. Here, if you guys want to do that, we can do it. I guess in theory we might fail to do the damage, so maybe it's useful. I think she does enough without 30% defense down though. Like, she should do like 100k here. Yeah, she did 100k. 30% was probably overkill. But it's fine, we're gonna get more stars out of Merlin from this. Okay. Ooh, another arts down, bummer. The continuous arts down's kind of disappointing. If we could get a quick down or something on one of our arts combo turns, that would be really nice, but it's not the end of the world. She really hates arts? Yeah, it's RNG, what can you do about it? It's also not like completely ending the fight because we didn't get it so far, so I can't really complain. Ouch, please don't spam Buster. Hey, Kai. You could have used Mech Ellie-chan. Yeah, she is Alter Ego. I mean, if we're being honest, like, running Alter Ego isn't like the biggest deal ever. Like, whether or not you run Alter Ego. Ooh, the Buster down. Buster down this turn is a problem. I'm gonna actually cleanse the Buster down since that matters. That's 50% damage. And again, the boss can't CC us anymore, so it's not a terrible idea. She also doesn't have her battery, so we shouldn't be randomly nuked here. That's hero creation. Yeah, okay, we're good. Just use King Proto, install. It's double KP flip. Oh, that's gonna be fun. If you have her health, that 80% NP damage reduction, she'll probably never die. That's a fun setup. Should have done the Buster Brave Chan. You were thinking. You're actually thinking. That's a smart thought because we're getting Merlin's hero creation. We're getting NP on Merlin next turn no matter what. Yeah. Oh shit, that was dumb. I know. We'll be fine. I was just thinking I should have saved it for the but I won't. Oh, we have a Buster down again. Damn it. Alright. I'm going to use Merlin's instead of Waivers because we're invuln this turn. We're invuln this turn, so I'm going to use this. Buster down again is hella annoying though, let me tell ya. Might just do it anyway because it's going to do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, let's do this anyway because it's gonna do a good chunk of damage. And I want to make sure like our next NP is for the break fire. Welcome back, Madara. Yeah, I didn't crit. Damn. 6k is a little bit disappointing, but considering it would have been like 18k if we crit, it's not the end of the world. I forgot about that skill seal, not gonna lie. I completely forgot she skill seals everyone. Hey, I gotta be honest, I completely forgot about the skill seal. Otherwise, I was down to be like throwing hero creation on this turn, because odds were we were probably getting at least one of Ellie-chan's busters and a shit ton of stars. Oh well, I'm still gonna go for this. We have quick down. Our quick is at 50%, so it's equivalent to our arts. Except arts also generates way more NP, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, it's moderately unfortunate. I would have liked to get Waver's abilities off this turn too. But it's not really worth crying about. The fight's not like about to end because we failed. Okay, so we probably get... Oh, we definitely get NP next turn. I was gonna say, we definitely... Is there any reason why Kiara doesn't get Invuln Pierce in this boss fight? Or normal state does get it? I don't know, maybe it'd be difficult. When does this expire? This turn? I'm aware this is stripping our defense. Cool. Rip our arts, rip our NP gen. Anyway, Merlin's got one thing going on. Everyone knows Merlin has the best. Yeah, instead they had her buffs that you can take away, yeah. Invuln Pierce is pretty gross though. If you have a battery in Invuln Pierce, you can do so much to people. You can like fuck over so many teams, because you'll just instantly go, battery, Invuln Pierce, NP, kill the whole team, moving on. It's actually a pretty gross combo. Oh wow, she just hates Wafer. Alright. Like, I have nothing to say to that other than the boss clearly hates Waver. A double buster. That sounds like maybe and you're being insulted by. Like, Madara's here providing content to the stream. That's what Madara's doing. I'm gonna actually invuln Waver just so he doesn't randomly get one shot. Why? Because we are rolling this boss so hard it barely matters. Everything is content if you try hard enough. Waver's secret passive is poster girl. You know, I've been wondering if he had that as a secret passive for the longest time. It's good to know someone else thinks that way. Yeah, I think this, even though Ellie-chan does a shit ton of damage, if we had someone with an arts NP or an arts-oriented deck, I feel like it would actually have gone better because we have so many arts combos going. Alright. Yeah, okay. Some AIs are programmed to target casters over other classes for supports. That's true. They do have some nasty arts, some nasty programming on some AIs. The boss decided to stop being so harsh with the RNG. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, Breast Zero airs the bet. I think Merlin's probably getting his... Okay, no, not probably. Merlin is getting his NP next turn because he has Dreamlike Charisma, so we're just gonna go with Waver. Yeah, the Saber Altar Anniversary fight? That's a good one. There's a few AIs that target specific tags, actually. Some of them are like weird, like Divine Servants. I forget who it is. There's someone who targets Divine Servants over other servants. There's another one that targets based on gender. I got a few of those going on. Mordred targets Artoria. Okay. So, I would just like to point something out. Our original build was exactly this. We lost every single one of our servants before getting this far. The only difference we've added is that we didn't lose 10 stars per turn, and the boss can't charm. That's the only thing that's changed. And we are so close to another NP, by the way. We are like so close I can taste this. Look how close we are. If we had like one more turn, we'd be there. 2030. No, we had 2030 Merlin last time too. This is the exact Merlin we take. It's actually the exact same person's Merlin with no changes. Pen targets Achilles. Okay, well. Did he die really quickly? No, they all died at the same time, remember? All three of our frontline servants died at the same time to regular attacks. We did swap Waver. Oh, we did change one thing. We moved Waver and David around. I think David was originally frontline. That's the only change we've made. We've made 3 changes. Alright. Oh, she can still charm this spec. That sucks. I thought we turned off her charm. We literally bought the ability to turn off her charm and she still somehow got it off. That's annoying. Considering we were going to be NPing with Ellie-chan this turn off of Waver, that's really annoying. So, the boss does not in fact lose their charm. I was mistaken. I looked that up. That's specifically why I bought that. Solely to get rid of the boss's charm. And turns out it didn't. So instead of winning this turn, it's taking an extra turn. We got. Yeah, that hand also sucked dick, but I feel like we have it anyway. Like, all we need to do is throw out an NP, maybe get a couple good cards with, maybe get a couple good cards with Mecha Ellie-chan and we'll be okay. She still has the defense down, right? Yeah, she still has the defense down this turn. We're not completely screwed. Kill Steal's fine. Imagine not being willing to rely on others for... not willing to go to others for help when you need it. What kind of terrible senpai would teach someone to be utterly self-reliant? There are times where you have to admit you can't do everything. There we go. Oh, that was pretty easy. That health regen, like that extra health regen is actually pretty strong. But yeah, that went a lot easier with some pretty minor changes. I'm kind of tempted to reset it. I think we'll actually reset it at some point, because you can redo this fight, right? I want to reset the fight a couple times and see how many things we can disable before we can't do it anymore. I'm gonna reset the fight. We have to finish everything up, but I think we could leave on the NPC. Well, the NPC on NP isn't too bad, unless it's multi-turn. I think we can turn that off. I think we can turn off... We could maybe live with its attack up too. Yeah, we'll definitely be resetting at some point. Still got space on my list? I do. It's not filled out. I do have infactive space on my list. It's almost full though. Here's my digits. Just let me know what your name is. As you can see, I have people just sitting in the pool that I don't add. Not with her midget of Fairy Tale, right? Yeah, it would have been fun to bring King Prode, Meltrellis, and Lip to that fight, but I don't have 2 of those servants. Yeah, go right ahead, man. Go right ahead. As long as you're playing, like, basically every day, it's all good. As usually, if I'm cleaning my friends list, I clean out people who haven't been on in a while, and then I clear out people who... Then I clear out people who are running Scotty and nothing else useful, because holy shit, too many Scotties! Sent yours in as well. Alright, we got Sarah and Kappa, Mikey. 13 to 14 hours a day, what the fuck? How do you even manage 13 to 14 hours as a new player? Anyway, I have to reload this page because it won't refresh my friends list requests. Alright, there's Mikey. And I wish you could sort by name. It'd be kind of nice if I could. Let's see. Imagine having a life. That's a surprisingly good list, man. That's a surprisingly good list. Merlin, Waver. Oh, look, someone else who likes Jerker. Awesome. Awesome. I have mine grailed to 90, but I haven't put her skills to max yet. Tisk tisk. I'm surprised the Jack is 4-5. I'm guessing that was a spook at some point. Based on how the rest of your list looks, and the fact that you have like double HNS and a golden sumo, I'm guessing you got Jack recently. As like everyone else, like you've been playing long enough to get a golden sumo and 2 drunk shelters. Oh, 2 golden sumos, shit. You've been playing since launch, so you should probably have definitely have had enough time to get the Jack max there. You just don't use her? Oh, fair enough. There's Sarah, right? I assume you're Sarah with the Grailed Lancelot. Not bad. For someone who started recently, this is pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. You started... When did you... Shit. You said you started during the Chloe event. That's only like a month ago. Shit. Dude, you have like a rocking... You have a rocking list. That Grailed George for like... This Soul Grailed George. Holy shit. And I can see we also have Grailed Lancelot, Grailed Gawain. Someone just... They're not wrong, they like their knights. You're on 38 days, has a K-scope. My god. 38 days, K-scope. I want to stab you. Support list review stream. I'm not going to comment on this because you've only been playing a month, but... I mean, you got a K-scope on someone. I would maybe put K-scope on like an AoE servant. But, you know, whatever. That's your choice. They buy Saint Quartz for AP. Yeah, they're already in pretty deep. They're already in pretty deep if they're if they're whaling like that. If they're going on a whaling trip. It took you 2 years. I've been playing about a year and a half, and I have 2 accounts, and I still don't have a scope. $150. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, some people would have spent like $150 on each of the banners so far, so that's relatively speaking not the most. Although, I mean, personally, that's more than I've spent, but you know, I should probably actually accept the friend's request instead of being a dick. Whoops. I clicked no. I clicked no by default. Yeah, Jacob sitting there sweating going, oh, they only spent 150. You know who you are. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. 4 years between scopes. Yeah. All good. Alright, now you have competition. Weren't certain people whining about there not being enough whales in chat previously? Like, oh, there aren't enough whales in chat. I feel so outnumbered. Well, you got K-Scope and Vlad on your first multi following the initial tutorial. Holy shit. That is a fantastic roll for your first roll. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. The dolphin life. Yeah, a little bit of salt for getting a K-scope on that first pull. I still don't have a scope or a black grail on either of my accounts. Heel turn to hey man, it's your money. I think I've already said I don't like the concept of the RNG lottery machine for getting content. I did that I think last stream, but hey, if it's your money, right? Yeah. If you're not going to spend much, you wait to GSSRs because it actually guarantees you getting something. But if you're already willing to spend money, it just means it's a good sale. Yeah, GSSR is best value. It's like you need 15 paid Saint Quartz, and you get a guaranteed 5-star. Mind you, it could be like it's a long list of 5-stars you can roll against, but hey. Guaranteed 5-star, and most of them are limited. Most of the time, it's limited. Like the next one, I believe, is all limited servants. Literally every limited 5-star. Just roll, you get one, and possibly any more, because the GSSR pool is still a pool you can roll against. You're just guaranteed one 5-star servant. Gramps will get another banner. He actually has a banner. It's about 1.5 years out. But he'll get a second banner. You want all the Babylonia servants? Yeah. There is a King Hassan banner coming up. He's had 2 banners, yeah. The last one was like... It was like April last year for Japan or something like that. It's actually when I made my JP account. So we can check how old the account is, and I can tell you exactly when. But yeah, it's about 1 year out. It's about 1 year and a bit out. There will come a second King Hassan banner. A second Gramps banner. Getting Castergill would be supreme. Castergill is fun, but he's actually not that Castergill's fun, but he's about middle of the road, I'd say. He is much less powerful than the 5-star version of himself. And that's like assuming that everyone, you know, just taking people for their useful roles. He's cool. Yeah. Casco with high his cat servants. Oh, he's so fun. He's so fun. Those stars, man. Your only caster is a Vikabron? You'll get like... I mean, a Vikabron's actually pretty good if you give him a taunt CE. He's actually not that bad. You'll get a ton soon enough. Like, remember, they do give you a free pull on the friend point gacha, so even if you aren't whaling, you'll have every single 3-star and below servant eventually. Because they just give you free rolls all the time for that. Yeah, Hans is a really good 2-star. Hans is a really good 2-star caster. What is this picture? Shakespeare's okay. Shakespeare's okay for like 1-turn buster. Medea is the best single target caster. She's also not a good single target caster. She's really, really awkward. Mozart is okay for a star bomb. I mean, that's like on the level with, you know, story lock 3-star servants. Oh, why? Student caster comes back. Community caster. Yeah, that's next year, right? Is that this October? We're getting Shootin' Casters rerun, or is it a year after that? Yeah, Medea's best ability is the fact that she strips buffs after NP. Yeah, she's not the main. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, we're on to looping now. Yes, looping is good civ. Good civilization. Great for farming. Yeah. I mean, it's still okay for boss fights. It's just that usually it doesn't kill the boss, because most people can't infinitely loop. There's only a few servants. It has to be like 3 break bars or less to be a killable boss, be a looping. Because there's a few servants who can loop. Like, if you double Scotty up a Meltrilis, I believe you can actually loop Meltrilis if you get her into a solo setup. Same with Hokusai and Archuria. Yeah. It's always great to get an NP off. Even better when you're like, I NP next turn. I NP again next turn. I NP again. Ugh. I don't want to roll for Asclepius because I don't want to roll on his banner, but I want an Asclepius. I hate that so much. Asclepius is so good. His model and animations are pretty good. He's a pretty good 3-star. He's a pretty good 3-star caster support. He also gives like party-wide guts, which is really handy for surviving dumb shit. Good heals. Debuff cleanse? Yeah, he's got a really good kit as far as 3-stars go. George's animation update on NA. Yeah, unfortunately that animation update is pretty fucking new, so it's gonna be a bit. But on the upside, as far as animation updates go, we usually get them a couple months earlier if they aren't directly tied to an event. So we might actually get George's animation update a couple months early. Yeah. Ushi and George. I don't know if we'll get Ushi early. That's tied to it. That Ushi is tied to an event specifically. We did get early quality of life changes. In fact, we've gotten quality of life changes like 6 months early. There's a few they haven't done. Like it seems like they're specifically avoiding a few quality of life changes. But the ones that were interface design changes, they did immediately. That's why we had the back button. Like previously, when you got into your card selection, you actually couldn't go back. But we got that like super early. We don't have the faster card selection. True, true. We don't have that yet. It's gonna literally rain Demon God pillars? What the hell? That's crazy. Dude, that's freaking crazy. How many pillars are we gonna have to kill? We're gonna time loop, right? We're gonna time reverse, I assume. It's gonna... You could go back by exiting the game. Yeah, that's not a good... That's definitely a problem. You need to fix that. You'd have to kill 44 Demon God Pillars a second to keep up with the number of Demon God Pillars that's going to be spawning. Damn. Heh heh heh. That wasn't a bad joke. That wasn't a bad joke. If only we had another AI of my caliber. What about me? I've got all the eye in the world. I don't mean the Japanese word for love. Good job, BB. Good job having a Japanese pun there. How does Suzuka Gosen have actually have processing power? Alright, bye Kiara. It gets crazy when she's serious. Better than an AI that records all of human history and he's basically omniscient? Like what? What? Sync NPs? Synchronized NPs? People have been memeing they actually want synchronized NPs in the game. Double Excalibur, Kiritsugu, and Emi Ultimate. Yeah, yeah. Double Enuma Elish? Wait, that would just do nothing but make it look like everything was ruined. But it would be cool. Version Laser Palladium. Yeah. The net result is nothing because their NPs negate each other. It's Enkidu's is supposed to be it's supposed to be creation. It's supposed to create stuff. Exceed the speed of light to reach the surface and undo all these demon god pillars. Oh. So is that our original timeline? Yubo and Wuzetan. So much poison. No, no, no. We need to shoot and Doji and Wuzetan. Instant death poison. With Serenity as an optional third. Yeah, someone made their own on YouTube. 3 4-star rulers, triple team wrestling move. All 3 4-star. That would be pretty fucking cool, actually. Martha, Onesan, and Hockey Books. Well, that was a depressing ending. All right. So, oh, we're still going. Skaha Assassin shoots 1,000,000 gay bulks at you. Yep, pretty much. Melt time yes, that is exactly what happened. Melt time travels to the past to save us. The broken ceramic was actually herself from the main timeline, which we never experienced. Yeah, this music is actually insanely good. I really like the CCC music they added. Yeah, this is quite the scene. It turns out our Meltrolus is actually a time traveler who traveled all the way back up to the surface. Past the speed of light to save us. You're gonna be honest, you skipped every CCC cutscene? That's disappointing. CCC is actually like a full singularity, so that's unfortunate. I hope you read through it at a later date, but it's okay. There's gonna be an option in about a year and a half where you can actually play through it again. You can just get it as a permanent event. Assuming you're still playing then. There will be another opportunity for this. Most other events don't get a special run, but skipping CCC when it's one of the best event stories, that's disappointing. Oh well. Imagine skipping half the content. Yeah, you should probably get to reading through it. There's plenty of time in this event. You could actually stop now. What is the next event? Hold up. Let me check what the next event is for you to see. Because I assume you also are like trying to rush through the event so you don't miss out on events that have high requirements. You do need Sin for the next event. That's like end of March. The end of March event does require Sin. So you have to complete Lost Belt 3. Oh, is it the? Oh, the boys isn't intense. Isn't like super intense though. It doesn't require anything, right? What are the requirements for Caldea Boys event? I can't actually see other than the rated banner. I thought it was just a. Yeah, it's clear Fuyuki. Old spider spins its web. That's fine. The comm event is Tokugawa. Yeah. Your own pages. I mean, skipping all the story elements and all the cutscenes is definitely rushing. There is like speed running it and playing it optimally so you can get to the end, and like appling, and then there's actually skipping content, where like you're supposed to enjoy the story. I think. Yeah, I know. It's all good. Okay. I recommend actually going back and reading it right away. So you know what's going on. When you miss the gameplay, because when you reread it, you don't get the fights again. 48 sync words, damn, that's a lot. All, but Madara, all events are canon. All events are canon. Edgemia, saving the day. Even if he's edgy, he's still a hero. I mean, we already knew that. They had his hand move like he wasn't completely dead, like 2 scenes ago. Like, you don't have a scene where there's a hand, or where there's Edgemia's hand, and then he gets up if you're not gonna have it do something. Classic Emiya killing. Tokugawa is important. So is this one, right? That is not the face of someone who hates what's happening. That is not the face of someone who hates what's happening. Somehow Edgemia kept up with her, even though she was going like at fractions of the speed of light. Alright. Yeah, if you read her dialogue, she kinda hates that she's looting, but is loving the death. As I said, someone who is en route to be a demon prince of Slaanesh. Edging so hard and pissed that she didn't make it all the way to the climax. Yeah, I can see that. We have defeated Kiara. That's right, we beat her. We can retry her here, or no, we have to do it later. Yeah. We just swapped like a Merlin and David, or we swapped David and Waver around and got it. I'm gonna try it again and see if we can do the exact same comp with less upgrades to see if we can still get it. No, this is the news center. Yeah, the crit stars, keeping the crit stars was big. I'm thinking you might, I might not need the regen removal and a couple other ones. She got what she wanted, she got. Yeah, maybe not the way she wanted, but she got it anyway. Hans, Merlin, David. Good shit. Well, Meltrilis is gone. Tristan still being a 10 out of 10 guy. Tristan being being an absolute bro. Feels good, man. He's like, fuck it, I'll save her. Wouldn't be very knightly after he mistrusted her to not at least trust her this time. Despacito's still meh. As a servant, mechanically he's not amazing, but otherwise he's good. Not liking this guy's been playing for less than 2 months and he already likes Tristan. Madara, you need to look at your priorities and think, why do I hate Tristan? You have to head off. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Jacob. It's been fun. Both my favorite certain wise to kill. Because Gilgamesh is the best. He's the king. Gawain because he's your husband. Well, I got good news for you. In like 6 months, we're getting an event, and there's going to be at least one scene with a shirtless Gawain. A shirtless Gawain. And Tristan. For that matter. He's just meh. I don't know. Gawain doesn't do it for me. Summer outfit roundtable. We're getting there. One day. Yeah, I'll have better taste someday. I thought you were cool because you like Tristan. Now, I'm not so sure now. I'm not so sure. Even Sir, I hate women, Agravain. Agravain's alright. He's very grating, I think. I think he's very grating, but he's not terrible. If he wasn't wrapped in so much evil shit, the only time you saw him, I might like him better. He doesn't even have the excuse Tristan did of having his alignment reversed. He's actually just a jackass. Gao had... You know, I know that was a typo, but how would you like Gao? How would you like King Prode with Galahad's abilities? We'll make a nice new pseudo servant that takes Gao and Galahad's powers and staples them together. Combine MASH and KP to make the ultimate servant. Will I try KP? Yeah, I'm gonna try. We'll get there. We have to go through all the pre-KP quests first, but we'll get there. A pick of KP match? I need it! I need it! Summer Melt? Summer Melt is fantastic. We're definitely rolling for Summer Melt. Definitely rolling for Summer Melt. The penguin jacket is just too good. If you haven't seen Summer Melt, she's under like Lambda / Leviathan. And she looks fantastic. Fantastic. This summer you're gonna be broke as fuck. You ordered the summer melt. Oh, you ended up ordering the summer melt jacket. Damn, you're crazy. Alright. I hope it fits. I'm always nervous about buying clothes online with them being like too small. You lying AI. Okay, I know who you are. You got an annoying phone number. Bye, Suzuka. Don't really regret it. See you around, Tomo. Cat's at least fun. The penguin jacket is so adorable. Or Leviathan, yeah. It's not a penguin, it's Leviathan. It just looks suspiciously like a penguin. See you later, Lip. Sorry we missed out on summoning you. We got Melt instead. I got a kiss on the cheek? We got a kiss on the cheek? And surprise. Oh, that's... not fair. Why couldn't it have been Melt instead? Thanks anyway, Lip. Surely not as dangerous as BB. Hard mode doesn't activate unless the population drops below 3% of its current numbers. You heard it here first. If you want to play with BB on hard mode, you gotta kill 97% of all people, alright? Thanks, BB. You gave us Melt. And I guess you aren't terrible. Actually, I kind of like BB, so... Was it all a dream? I mean, we time traveled a whole bunch. Please leave. I have to click it, it's too funny. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. You just walk into it and you're like, please leave. Oh, fantastic. Processed as a void phenomena. Your devilish hands can't leave their new toil. She hates. Ah, so Madara is saying she's like BB, where she hates things and thus has the urge to bully them. But that means she just really likes them. We're now a chew toy for BB. Yeah, could be worse. Oh, BB's not here to help with the reconstruction of humanity. She's just here to help with our love life. Alright. Thanks, BB. I'm sorry I'm not gonna... I'm sorry too. We're gonna have to play through Extra when it comes out. I really hope it comes out for PC. We'll play through Extra and hopefully CCC when it comes... I'm assuming CCC is gonna follow on the tail of Extra if it's successful.
世界の壁も何のそのやってきました噂のカルデア月の蝶ムーンキャンサーこと BB ちゃんここに召喚ですま、一時の狩り宿でしょうけどよろしくお願いしますねちっぽけなマスターさん
You're playing through Extra right now? How's that going? Oh, sweet. We got a profile. A new profile. What do we got? A special case that arose within the Moon Cell automaton. Originally a high-grade AI created to monitor the Master's health, a bug in the system caused her to go out of control. As the cancer of the digital world, she rules the far side of the moon. She's the digital demoness who interfered with Seraph's Holy Grail War. While she forced the participants of the Holy Grail War to abide by the rules, she herself, being the illegal meddler that she is, broke all the rules. Grindy as fuck. Yeah. Japanese RPGs, what can you do? While she doesn't bat an eye at the notion of destroying the world, she commits herself to being the best, precocious little kohai to her senpai, master, wrapping them around her little finger. A devilish heroine. Prim and proper battles are so boring, don't you think? I want to see everyone suffer even more. At first blush, her action and personality parameters seem completely out of whack, but that's just BB for you. EX luck. Damn, she's got insane luck stats. Oh, we have a new profile? I didn't know we'd get profile 6 as well. When FGO, Kiara, and CZC Kiara merged, the Moon Cell temporarily made BB a servant as a countermeasure and sent her to the FGO universe. I didn't know the Moon Cell sent her. BB, as a user of Void Space, was best suited to subdue Kiara. Thus, while being a replica of the BB bug, BB was able to act within SE.RA.PH as an autonomous cyber life form. The BB who appears in the Grand Order universe acts just like the little devil of the CCC incident, but to her, it feels like that particular experience happened tens of thousands of years ago. Additionally, she is aware that she is only able to be a servant in the Grand Order universe and does not exist in the original CCC universe. To understand, it is a one-night-only illusion. She considers herself not so much a tool for humanity's salvation as a devil who sometimes leads humanity astray and sometimes helps them out. That's why it's futile to fall in love with me, okay? No matter how much you fall head over heels with BB, I'll never be caught, is what she says, looking smug. Isn't that BB's normal, like her default look? Smug? And then now it gives me the profile info. Beast 3 right. That is a lot of text to read. All skills possessed by Saver and Ruler class are nullified. 300% probability to charm anyone with an MP rank lower than A, and Kiara's buff effectiveness increases by 200%. Damn, that's a good ability. The Sentinels are named Body, Sight, Mouth, Spice, and Organ. Interesting. Beast Kiara Spiritron dress? That would be fucking badass, not gonna lie. It is a cool dress, like having the Demon God pillar shit sticking out along like the center line of her chest. Kinda terrifying. Yeah, do we have any other... Hold up. There's Shiki and Hans, Shiki and Hans, we have to do both of those at some point. Oh. We'll get there. We'll get there. I know Lancelot's interlude doesn't give me anything. When we get half AP interludes, we'll get there. Do Medusa. I mean, that just sounds fun. That sounds fun. We'll do that some other time though. Hey, we got BB. Why not now? Because we're in the middle of an event. When we don't have events. Ah, and here's how we do the replay. Here's the replay. We can just fight her again and again. Alright, I'm gonna go look at these BB nodes, see what they're like. Kinda. Bottom black encore. No battles. Never mind then. I thought it was gonna be a fight. I thought these were farming nodes too. Bottom black encore. Where does this lead us? How's it going, BB? Nice to be back. What was your question? Why not now? Because we're in the middle of an event. You're gonna do some YOLO tickets in JP? Good luck, Kappa. SE.RA.PH secret bonus. When we're done with the event materials get farm, we can give it a couple runs. We're not gonna die, we're just enjoying Seraph. Oh, wait, what was your other question? The one about you being a tsundere? The one about you being a tsundere? I see. That's because it's funny to say that, and I don't have a trope for someone who just likes to randomly be annoying but isn't pretending the fact that they like you. I don't have a good trope for that character archetype. So you get the closest match. That's exactly why I'm calling you then. If it bothers you, though, I will stop. I will stop if it's particularly bothersome. We're saving the world without drawing attention to your failings? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing, BB? What's happening? The former ruler of the moon? The dark web? BB channel go? Oh no. Yeah, I'm ready. BB channel. Well, BB's back to being evil. That's not good. Is BB a ruthless murder machine? She did just promise to let us save the world for fun without any stakes. Oh, you're gonna patch Seraph into the internet. That sounds fun. Oh, the mass-conquering BB robots are less fun. Never mind. I was gonna say, being able to log into Seraph actually sounds like fun. That's the most delightful... despicable, yeah, despicable. BB is... Yeah. BB, I've got to... Which one of you am I supposed to be? That's regular BB, though! Log in a murder deathmatch where we can die infinite ways. Sounds fun. Well, here's the thing. So after the Holy Grail Wars won, it's no longer the murder deathmatch world because the war has already been won, and there's a definitive ruler of the moon. Did you, like, not play Extella? Where they're like, the only reason they're fighting is because there's people fighting over for control of the moon? Once the Grail War on the moon's won, it's a perfectly peaceful world, and they literally spawn NPCs and shopkeepers to make it a nice place to live. Like, the murder deathmatch part sucks, but if you join in after that, hell yeah. Like, the world just dynamically creates itself. You're literally exploring a world as it's being made. That would be fucking cool. To do in real life, even if it's basically just a video game. You want that Grail as a cup? BB? Is BB harder than Kiara? No one under the age of 18 or 21 should ever see or experience this stuff. Alright. I hope it's not an abyss of disappointment. These are some good jokes, man. These are some good jokes. That's because we're not certain we're actually in danger. You'll have the last laugh? Alright. Alright. Imagine such an AI. If everyone logs in, there are many masters to the murder deathmatch house again? No. No. It only starts again if the ruler isn't clear. So as long as you don't assassinate the current ruler of the moon, there's no contest as to who's the best. Wasn't that the whole point? Like, at the end of Umbral Star, people from Earth start visiting again because there's no longer this murder deathmatch going on in the moon, and they start living there because it's better than Earth. On the other hand, Earth in the Fate Extra universe is pretty fucked, so maybe they're okay with starting a murder deathmatch every couple years if there's a chance to live a good life on the moon. Giant white monster, the Lady Archimedes, and Kiara who lived a very good life. To be fair, nobody was expecting Zephyr and Archimedes. And remember, Earth is supposed to be literally unlivable in Extra, right? Like, masters are uploading themselves to the moon and letting their real bodies die because life is so shit on Earth. And that was masters that were uploading their brains to the moon when it was the deathmatch they knew they were walking into. Mind you, masters also think Holy Grail Wars are cool too, in general, so, you know, I don't know if wizards are exactly the most sane people to be doing that, but I mean, Archimedes and Zephyr, or the Umbral Star, both seem like external threats that aren't inherent to the moon. That'd be like saying terrorists. There's terrorists in real life, so I guess we shouldn't have a government. Like, what? No. Like, oh, we got invaded, therefore government's bad? Like, no? No? It doesn't work that way. External threats and, like, random people trying to kill everyone on the planet? Doesn't make sense. Carl? Carl? Carl, that kills people. I don't know who Carl is. Saucy Nun. I love the nicknames for Kiara we're getting. Saucy Nun, 10 out of 10, BB. Rex, Magnus, Carl. KP's or Kiara Punisher, sorry. Triple Buster crit on your Mecha Ellie. That probably did a number. Carl der Groß. Carl the Great. I haven't played Extella Link, so I don't know about Carl. But now everyone who doesn't speak German is aware that Carl is gross. Well, I haven't played Extella Link. Thanks for letting me know about him. We'll call him Fat Carl, because you said great. Hey, it could just mean big. It just means big, so he could just be fat. You're still not done your playthrough? Which playthrough are you on of Extra? Or no, Extra, never mind. Yeah, Extella is like a sequel to Extra, but you don't need to have played Extra to experience it. Because they basically are just like, bam, amnesia, moving on. They use, in Extella, they straight up just slap Akuno, / Akunon with the amnesia, and are like, fucking deal with it. It actually works out alright, since they actually use the amnesia a lot, instead of it just being an excuse to explain everything. They're like, this is the core of the plot. Why does the protagonist / ruler of the moon have, amnesia? Although I think they retcon a little bit right near the ending. I think they do that to enable the new plot. I'm not sure, I haven't played through all of the original Extra, so I don't know how the ending looks visually. Alright. Collect all the fragments of BB and make her into the best Kohai ever. As you can see, this quest was designed entirely by BB and nobody else. No real human would design a quest like that. Fuck Charlemagne. What's wrong with Charlemagne? Free battle, kind touch. Battle. I wonder who we're fighting, at Mikun. Free battle, Smart Liver. Free battle, Nameless. Tyrant. Imagine treating Umu like a tyrant. Absolute monsters. Charlemagne's a good push. Charlemagne is great. Alright. Free battle, Kind Touch. So what's in this one? Free battle, Kind Touch. It's literally level 1 doggos? Wow, that's terrible. Alright. I guess we'll take spawn rate for doggos, but other than that... Amazing. Probably just take eater spawn rate since it's a better CE if someone has it. Now let's see. Extra servants, 20%. Yeah. Good enough. Even though he doesn't have the middle interlude done, we're fine. We'll be fine. Daro's a good alter ego. Semiramis works. We're actually gonna change Ku to use this. That should be max spawn rate, because I think it's tier 1. Yeah, it's like tier 1, type 1 dogs. Weirdly enough, it brought us back. We've come full circle. We were fighting tier 3 enemies, now we're fighting like tier 1 enemies. Oh, we got assassins. Yeah, this will be fine. $100k HP left? Ah, you just lost? Or did you just lose your main DPS? Either way, 100k? That's like 1 NP. It's like 1 decent NP if you're using Mecha Ellie-chan. Like, that might have even been a turn for you, depending on how it is. Kiara focus Mecha Ellie. Ah, those Buster crits can really do a number on you, I see. This is her battery. It's also like a 50%. It's also a decreased arts resist for target enemies, so we're gonna hold off on that. Do we actually want to use it? Alright. Well, Kiara's focusing Mecha Ellie. There's not too much you can do about that. I don't know how many hits Kiara's Buster has. This might have been a mistake. Oh, it hits once. That was a mistake. SE.RA.PH's Buster hits more than once, so it's a better choice. Merlin's not bad for farming. He's not the best, but he's not terrible. I kind of wish I had a Merlin so I could help you guys out, but unfortunately I don't. Merlin is definitely the best boss. Like, Merlin's one of the best boss killers ever for supporting, because that invuln, if it's an AoE boss fight, you instantly want him. Like, it's not even a contest. The minute you see AoE boss fight, you're just like, I need a Merlin. Kind of wish it was a little bit easier to get. Kind of wish SE.RA.PH had an arts NP, but I can see why having a literal flying fortress is isn't isn't arts. I'm gonna change that to my channel description. The most average gacha gamer ever. Is that what you're looking for? I'm gonna wear that shit as a badge of honor. The most average gacha gamer. Disappointed by his own luck, even though his luck isn't that terrible. Oh, dead SE.RA.PH. That sucks. Don't know why SE.RA.PH had to die, but I definitely don't approve of that. I probably should have done NP like I was thinking of. I got greedy, but I was thinking for some reason. Yeah, fuck. I fucked up. I was thinking for some reason that was enough damage to kill him, and it clearly wasn't. I just completely screwed up my own attempt at clearing this. Oops. You're gonna take the place of BB and be my own personal harassing AI until the event ends? Since you didn't remove the NP debuff, you can't reliably NP with Herc or Merlin? How long does the NP debuff last? I thought it would just be an NP seal for 1 turn when she NPs. Is it longer? It's permanent. Oh, so like once she NPs, you can't NP again? Shit, that's brutal. Shit, that's brutal. Oh no, that one. Oh, the 5% NP per turn. That one's predictable though. Admittedly, I don't want to have that happen, but Merlin generates NP per turn, so it's not passively due to one of his stupid passives, so it's actually not that bad for him. If you're using a Buster Servant, I can see why it's hella irritating though. Alright, so Kuhun got seduced by Ashoda. Just letting you know, that's now canon. Ku got seduced by Ashoda. Can I even do something that was that? I don't know, man. It's a bit of it's a real struggle sometimes. Why, just the other day, simply getting out of bed, I fell out of bed 3 times before I could get out of it properly. So disappointing. We didn't screw this up. We're intentionally trying to see as many of our servants on the back line as we can. Ku doesn't get enough love. He sits there in the back line, but he doesn't actually do anything, so this time he gets a reward. Gotta restart your Twitch, bye. Alright, well, Madara's gone. Let's think of some fun jokes to play on him. I can just end the stream. But that would suck for all you guys. He's probably back now, so I gotta shut up. He's probably back now, so I gotta be quiet. Don't let Madara in on our brilliant plan. Ripperoni Shiki. Look, now we even got Hans out. Oh yeah, it's the shitty. I forgot how bad it was. Oh. Heard what? Heard what? You can't even into skiing. Oh, we got caught. Damn. We got caught. Too bad. Well, I figured it wasn't worth. I figured it wasn't worth trying to scheme since you'd probably be back so soon. So we'd give you something amusing to laugh at. The upgraded version is on NA though. I just haven't done the interlude. Oh, feels bad, man. Alright. Did we have to finish all these quests to get BB? That's probably what we have to do, right? Golden fruit. I like golden fruit. Everyone likes golden fruit. Because we didn't actually get BB, right? Like, she's not available in on our team. That's St. Quartz. Oh, we do get her. Okay. Well, since she has double XP, she's the person who's getting all our special XP. Oh yeah. Ah, hold up. I know what I'm missing. Did I not buy it? Wait a minute.
チンワークを笑う。トンネルを抜けるとそこは邪悪な BB
I could have sworn we bought the XP and left it lying around. Am I wrong?
ダイナーにようこそ。
Is there even a single thing I can... Plenty. Like, I can receive criticism without breaking down sobbing.
Yeah.
I'm even handling your borderline abusive criticism. I guess we're gonna have to get some XP. I could have sworn I didn't spend that 100 XP though. Come again? I could have sworn I didn't spend it because I would have spent it on Melchorlis and she's still at 77. Oh right, it's filtered. What am I doing? There we go. It's filtered, right? Let's see. There we go. I was like, I could have sworn I didn't spend all this shit. It's filtered. Ha! Alright. Yeah, we even have the outer event. I forgot I was using filters. Joke's on you. I'm only halfway stupid. Joke's on you, I was only pretending to be retarded. Alright. Man, BB's got a fat ass. She's competing with Ereshkigal for that health. Damn. She's only a 4-star, but look at that health stat. That was a great success. Ascension. What's BB's first Ascension line?
何ですかその期待に満ちた目は。言っておきますけど、私着替えませんから。今回はあくまで特例。心のすべてを許したわけではないんです。
Remove Invincible is oddly specific. I would have preferred like whatever. It doesn't pierce evade, which is kind of weird, right? Not piercing evade's kind of weird. If it pierces invuln. I heard the word Kohai in there. I'm gonna look up what her level up line is after this. Ooh, another super success. Things are actually going pretty well for us. We've had a great and a super success so far in leveling BB, and she gets double XP. Damn. Alright, Ascension line 2. We're out of ribbons. Okay, we're a little bit low on XP. We spent all of that mainline XP. Might actually have enough to put her to the end. If it's only that much? Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Alright, BB. What does your level up dialogue actually say? Does it say something about you being the best Kohai? Alright. Alright, that's a line, BB. That's a line. Oh, interesting. It's only the Moon Cancer BB that gets the XP up. Alright. We finished a quest at all? Oh, ascending BB is gonna be a quest, right? Probably should have thought about that. Forgot that's always a thing. Alright, extra copies of BB. You gave the luck that the chat and you are... And you know. She's stupid to do stuff. Of course, of course. That's half the fun, isn't it? That's half the fun though, right? Alright, we can fight... We can fight Nero and the mystery supporting Nero. Or not Nero. The mystery supporting, I say Nero, I mean Tomo. It's Mikon, right? Like, come on. Who's the mystery servant for this fight, though? That's an interesting one. Alright. Well. Event bonus filters are overrated, so let's get rid of those. What do I want to do this time? Do I want to take a rider and beat her down with, like, Ushi? Beating someone down with Ushi is fun. Dropping pyramids on people is also fun. Thing is, I don't know what the mystery servant is. It could be anything. Double Dio? Alas, I only have one Dio. I can only borrow a Dio. Alright, we're gonna use this. We're gonna replace this team. This is gonna be Kiara reruns. Hold up. I need to rename this. Clear. Clear. Kiara. Borrow one Dio and bring your own. Alas, I don't have my own Aussie. If you want Dio though, we'll have Dio. We'll do Team Laughter. We'll do Team Laughter. How about that? Team Laughter, sound good? Obviously this will be like a 2030 instead. Who knows what we're fighting, but Gilgamesh and Dio hopefully tag team it together. Can't stay with her husband without him dying. Well, maybe she needs to... Maybe she's in the wrong profession. Alright, and we'll actually take our own rider as backup. We'll take our own riders as backup with like Astolfo and Ushi. That's pretty expensive in terms of that. How much is that? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And we should bring a CE that's not for farming because it's the boss fight. Alright, I'm hoping that Gil and Wannabe Gil can rule this fight, but we'll see how it goes. Gil is Mozart too. Okay, who has alright, Koyasu. Who has Koyasu played? Apart from Roswell. He plays as Hans and Mephistopheles. Oh, we got Arts up. That's awkward. We ran a Buster team. Come again? I thought we were facing another servant class. Question mark? Question mark? That also be weird. All of the buffs. So Gilgamesh does 17k with his Buster. Damn! Damn, that was a lot of damage. Alright, looks like Gilgamesh is going for... Dio's not going to be NPing? Are you serious? Alright. No Dio NP, alright. Oh, I shouldn't have done that Star Absorb, that was stupid. Reflexive. Reflexive Star Absorb for all the stores, forgetting it's a battery. From back in the time when I had to farm Bond for Gilgamesh because he didn't have anything. He actually needs Bond 5 for that. Are we gonna seriously be using Gilgamesh for our main DPS against Tomoe and Amai? Shit, we might actually be. That's almost sad, alright. It's like Gilgamesh is the one doing it at the end. It's just funny. Also, Gilgamesh NP looping, it's pretty hilarious. You can't tell me Gilgamesh looping isn't funny. Can we crit? There we go. So, Ozzy still didn't get his NP, but that's pretty funny. Oh, it's Lancer now. That's awkward. That's awkward. That's awkward. Holy shit, that's awkward. Lancer. Alright then. Gilgamesh suddenly feeling really, really out of place here. Damn, how much is she getting? 2 charge every turn. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, Gilgamesh suddenly very out of place. Alright. So much for Gilgamesh. At half, he was doing alright at 100% damage. At 50%, I feel like he's a little bit nerfed. Aussie Mandius with their buffs does less damage than Gilgamesh. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, how many cards does how many times? Oh damn, that he actually just hits really hard. It's pretty bad for us. Fate Gilgamesh order, yeah. Alright. Well, Ozzy, you're really gonna have to pull out some numbers here. I was tempted to actually make Ozzy invulnerable, but I don't think it matters too much. We have a decent team. $63k. So, no, 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 not the waiver! No! Not the waiver! I wanted the waiver's abilities! Alright, heal. A device for generating NP. That's the definition of a waiver. It's right here in my textbook. A machine that generates noble phantasm charge. Unfortunately, someone's dying. Don't know who it's gonna be. Don't know who it's gonna be. Oh, we did that whole fight on neutral damage. Well, ignoring the fact that we had Dio throwing some buster crits in, Gilgamesh did like half the damage for the first one, and then Ozzy did the rest for the second one. We accidentally countered ourselves so hard, and it still worked out. Alright. Good run, guys. Good run. I wasn't expecting that. What an impressive score is the investigate. Thanks, baby. Or so sorry, Madara. Alright, next, we're fighting Nameless, who has Archer and Archer as his self. Would this not just be a second Archer? What the hell? Can I actually borrow a waiver this time? I don't want to bring my own waiver. Is there any fighting during the Chaldean Boys event? The Chaldean Boys is just a free CE event with a banner. There is a event attached to it that is not Chaldea Boys, but Chaldea Boys doesn't actually have any content. There will be an event that comes with it, though. That event is... Hold up. The Old Spider spins its web with nostalgia, which is your standard event with an event shop and all that good shit. It should launch like right after Chaldean Boys. Maybe a few days later. Because the CEs for Chaldean Boys actually give you stuff for that event. It's kind of like the New Year's banner and the Benny Enma event. You know, the New Year's banner technically doesn't have an event associated with it. It just so happens that the Enmity event overlaps with it. Alright, we're fighting... We're gonna want a Lancer. And despite the fact that Ku is a single target Lancer, we're gonna take Aresh, because Aresh is fantastic. And we'll stick Ku down here. And who else is fun? Berserker's fun. Let's do that. You need time to recover from the events? Joke's on you, the event train never ends. Still taking Gilgamesh. Why? Fuck you. We need an excuse to take Gilgamesh to everything, so we're taking him. Unfortunately, this one won't be as good because Ereshkigal doesn't provide as much synergy for Gilgamesh, but it's all good. All good, it's all good. Mysterious Archer X. Okay. What are we getting this time? No one actually wants Quick in this team. Yeah, we got a defense up in that form. That's fine. 10% surface circulation.
黙ってなさい、固く縛るわ。でもまあ、少しは優しくね。
Can't wait to see Senpai's board him clear head. I wasn't expecting MHX, that's what it's gonna say. It's a very weird skin for MHX, not gonna lie. Mysterious Archer X. Let's see what disasters we managed to find ourselves in. Oh, that counts as a disaster. Gilgamesh dying is a pretty bad one. I should probably get these cooldowns going. I don't think Gilgamesh does the damage we want him to here, but we still want Gilgamesh anyway, so we may as well use him. He's actually not doing bad either. What are you doing, Gilgamesh? You're actually being good here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Not like this! Not like this! No! Oh, we get wrecked. We're getting wrecked today. Holy shit! Oh, we're getting wrecked. Oh man, we got wrecked. We got wrecked so hard there. Oh, we got wrecked there. The instant NP, ouch. Still fun, but painful. Very painful. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that was painful to see. Oh, he said, "Are your mama careful with you?" Yeah. If my stomach wasn't already in pain, it would be in pain from that. Go to Dynawait, like by man, he likes to call a faker. Well, he's on evade, so he's not dying anytime soon. Oh, don't go on evade. This would have been a good turn for her to get her NP and instantly destroy him. Too bad. Alright. May as well generate some stars while we're doing nothing. By the way, if he doesn't kill Jerk Curse, he's NPing this turn. Ooh, I could also have a Resh NP this turn. Damn, we got a lot of NPs able to come out. We'll hold off on our Resh. That'll be for next turn. Although our hand might be kind of shit then. That is what it is. There it goes. Prepare for the best German you've ever heard. You know, we actually could have killed him this turn if we'd NP'd with a res. Oh well. Oh no, not oh well, not oh well. That's bad, that's bad. The cringe turn. You hate to hear. That's bad, that's bad. He went on evade again. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. You got us. You got us, man. You got us good. We don't have invuln pierce. We don't have evade pierce except on Ku. We got. I was gonna say, like, if we're perfectly fine. We just wasted 2 turns here. If you want to roast me for yeah, wanna see it? Wanna see it? Yeah. No one has invuln pierce here, so we're not gonna die, but I'm feeling really dumb for wasting 2 turns. The whole evade turn and the previous turn. We could have ended this 2 turns ago. Oh well. You don't like Emiya's voice lines? But that's like a classic. That is literally the... That... I am the bone of my sword is literally the first line in Fate Stay Night. Literally the first line. I'm surprised you don't like that one. It works so well. Or maybe you haven't actually read Fate Stay Night. Oh, okay. 1 second. I could launch Stay Night to demonstrate that it's actually the first line in a Japanese video game is I am the bone of my sword. It's okay to not like the fact that he's speaking English. It is kind of weird, I'll give you that, but considering he normally speaks Japanese, but it makes sense. It makes sense if you've watched the movie and watched the movies and the anime, which is actually the best one to start at. The way he says it. Yes, that's because... Oh, well, that's because Emiya is Japanese. The character is Japanese, so he's speaking with like a thick Japanese accent. He's actually supposed to be speaking badly. Although you would have thought he would have, he would have learned to speak proper English at some point. Actually, it is in both Japanese and English, but they say completely different things. Depending on if you watch a fan sub of the series, you actually get, no joke, 3 translations at once when you see a scene where he does that. Your confusion is immeasurable. Your day's ruined. The Japanese version of it actually says something different that tells you a slightly different story, so you need to know both. You can know both. What the fuck is the Tyrant battle? We're gonna be facing off against Nero. This is gonna be Nero and presumably going into Nero Caster. As if you'd watched the... Well, I know you didn't, but if you read the story, we're fighting the 3 servants we originally brought with us to CCC before they got warped into another line. So we're Shiro has his own version. Yeah, we're fighting Nero, Emi, and Tamo. We fought Mikon, who is Tamamo, because that's her voice line. She usually, that's like her crap, word for it. That's her quirk, right? That's her dialogue quirk. Then we fought Archer, and now we're fighting Nero. Yeah. And since they seem to be transforming to their summer form, you only know the canon SE.RA servants because you played Extell Link. They actually have the 3 canon servants sent with you to the event in the first scene of the story. You bring the 3 servants and then they get transformed into the other servants. Like Emi Alter. You like get separated from them, and instead of meeting Emi, you meet Emi Alter. Oh, bit of input lag there. Wow, lots of input lag, alright. Anyway, we got Archer. We're bringing Gilgamesh, so I guess we'll bring a rider. Alright, we just bring boring servants for assistance. Do I have any riders in the backline still? No. Okay. Riders that are useful supports. Let's do you, actually. You're actually a fun servant. Let's go with you. Buster and crit strength isn't super high on your list of priorities, though. And Buster and NP game? Ah, fuck it. We could just run that. I know she's an AoE servant, but I actually want to run her anyway. I don't really care. I just think it would be fun. I think it'd be fun to run her. Oh, we could also run passive star gen for her. Yeah, whatever. I'll run this then. Don't know how this is gonna go. We'll find out. She at least has an evade and an invuln, so she won't be dying randomly to NPs. She'll die to face card damage, though. But hey, this is the first fight where Gilgamesh will have class advantage. Oh, Gilgamesh. Actually, one of the things we should have brought, I'm just thinking about now, if we're fighting Caster Nero, we should actually bring buff strips so she can't strip off class advantage. Ooh. Weakness to alter ego attacks. Interesting. This is gonna be a spicy turn 1, alright. I'm gonna use Gilgamesh's Star Absorb even though we don't have any stars. His animation updates are awesome. Summer Gilgamesh? Are you saying you want Summer Gil? You know what, I'd really like Summer Gil too, that'd be kick-ass. So Gilgamesh has 130% Buster up right now, and like 30% attack up. This should be a disgusting amount of damage. Even if it's single target. Is the animation update? Yeah, unfortunately the animation update is actually tied to an event, so we won't get the animation update till end of this year, but there's many animations. All right, so that was a short. That was a quick one. Fuck. Oh, it's Nero Bride. I was thinking you would. I didn't think it would be Nero Bride. Damn, I got gat. All right. They caught me out. I wasn't thinking Nero Bride. All right, that's fine. We're gonna go with Gilgamesh getting bonus stun. So he doesn't have defense up. Doesn't have defense up, and Gilgamesh hit for 300k last time. Gilgamesh's attack is actually just as big right now. They really should have brought that. They really should have done it. Oh. Gilgamesh, I can't believe they gave us 100% Buster Up on this fight. What the fuck? Oh my god. 100% Buster Up is... Oh, she has more than one guts. How many guts does she have? We did trigger one guts, didn't we? Ah, weird. Alright. She has multiple guts. Our mistake. We'll get through 3 guts here. Yeah, it's gone. That was disgusting. 100% Buster Up. That's like having 2 Merlins on Gilgamesh for his NP damage. 2 whole Merlins. Just for NP damage, right? Like not anything else. That's disgusting. We definitely didn't need that 100% Buster Up. Like we could have won without that. Instead, it just made it like Gilgamesh fires his laser, obliterating Nero twice in a row. Oh well. Ah, despite that poor showing, Nero's actually very good. Far away from the ideal senpai. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Every day I struggle to make myself a better person. And today, I feel like I did better than usual. It's great news for me. Loco Man fires guys. It was probably overkill to use an anti-world noble phantasm on one person, but you know, he has lost while using it to people, so you know, it's not the worst. First idea. One day let's meet in the digital sea. Level 90. Moon Cancer. Moon Cancer. Moon Cancer. Hmm. Oh. Can I find a fun way to use Tomomo or Nero? Obviously this is a Moon Cancer, so we can like take Ruler, but I kind of want to loop someone. Disgusting. We have 2 loopings. They're like really trying to get us to use loopers. Double Tama. I don't have a Tama. I'm gonna borrow this Tomomo though. And we're gonna have some fun. Alright? Yeah, I don't have a Tama, unfortunately. On the other hand, what I do have is a Painting Summer. And a caster. I kind of wish the Tomo had something useful, but I'm going to run this. I want to run this as a comp. We have Jerker here as like backup or something. I don't know. And yeah, I guess we'll bring a Ruler. In the event things go really tits up, we'll have a Ruler, okay? No whining. No whining, the Ruler's there. I like having my own personal BB. BB's great. And these should be like that. Cool. Ku doesn't have anything, that's fine. We don't ever use Ku, you know, what's the point of getting anything? Anyway, the goal will be to loop with Archuria all day, every day, because we got a Tomo. Why not? I may stay in the role of favored Kohai for a little bit. Okay. Or favored senpai for a little bit. That's awesome. Sorry for making you wait, BB. Wither like cherry blossoms in the face of our solidarity. All right. You know, I should have brought Emiya and Nero just to make sure I actually had all 3 story heroes instead of just taking the story support. Because we could have actually done that. I have my own Emiya and I have like regular Nero but not Bride. We skipped some parts because of time restraints, but it was an epic story. All right, you heard it here first. Those 3 fights were an epic story. Every bit as good as the Kiara arc, despite there being no dialogue. Yeah, why even have a CC collab when you could have a Nero collab? She doesn't appreciate the fact that I took Atomo instead of Nero. Emiya is jealous of other Emiya for having guns. All right. Oh, these are just mildly terrifying endings. If life's too much for you, I'll just cut off all your limbs and carry you around. That doesn't sound like a good ending. Glad to have you. As long as it's out of love, I guess it's not too bad. Alright, let's go, BB. The dialogue scene is not over. You're still ranting. Please stop. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. Again, we're taking an archer, and we're basically going to try and win on neutral damage, so this might go pretty poorly. The ruler is way in the back, and we didn't bring plug suit, so this could be a tough fight. I feel like a lot of these fights were really easy, especially that last archer fight where we almost like 2-turned it. If we'd done a proper setup, we could have 2-turned that. Let's challenge ourselves and have a fun composition instead. Bring a fun comp and challenge ourselves. Archeria loops, if we can do it right. Which also kind of relies on drawing the right cards pretty early on, but anyway. Talk about a load screen, damn. Did we lose our connection or something? This is a really long load screen. Holy shit. I'm thinking it's gonna disconnect in a minute. Our uploads are still working, but this is clearly not working quite right. Okay, I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna restart the game. I think it's locked on something. Usually the load screen's never more than like 10 seconds long. Alright, resetting. Like, how long is this load screen? Maybe 10, 15 seconds? There we go. Much faster. The audio died? The audio's dead, right? There's no background music. Okay, so this is not what I was expecting. Not at all. I was expecting a traditional servant boss fight, and we get this instead. Okay. Well, we'll try to figure something out. I probably just won't go as hardcore on this then. Wow, the lack of audio is really weird. Okay. Well, we'll go less hard on this in a second. I'm specifically targeting the archer servant because he gives evade. And because we might conceivably kill him with the NP right away. I think we're a little bit low on damage there. Yeah. And there's the annoying evade I wanted to skip. Fudge. How long is that stun? Jesus Christ. 5 turn stun. Wow, fuck that. Alright. Who has higher attack? Probably my waiver, right? 11-5, 10-5. The lack of audio, really disturbing. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna restart again, see if the audio missing is a bug again. Right back. I don't know how cringy it sounds. Madara, what is your opinion on how cringy that German sounds? And I kind of wish, I don't actually mind not having sound in game, but I really wish I could just play music from my Spotify without getting like nailed by Twitch and YouTube for playing copyrighted music. Actually, when was the last time I logged into Spotify on my computer? It's been a while. I usually listen to Spotify on my phone. Alright, we're back. We're back at the loading screen to get into the fight. Because usually I have, like, phone music going. Or music at work. It's still dead. Might be that stupid bug where I have to restart the entire engine. Oh, fuck. We have to restart the whole connection. Alrighty. Alrighty. I feel like losing all the audio is way too annoying, so I'm going to actually restart that. How does Senpai always kill the sound? It's simple. I hate music. Isn't it obvious? I must obviously hate music. I don't recognize that song. Is there a new Sabaton single out? Shit. There is a new Sabaton single out. When did that come out? My release radar. Oh, it's like yesterday. Shit, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, and look at that. You can tell I haven't been on my Spotify on my desktop because I don't. There's all these new releases that it's notifying me about. Shit. Okay, a new Santiano album. That's not bad either. It's an EP. Oh, this is just re-releases of songs they actually did on their album that's not on Spotify. That's not bad. I like their sea shanties. They do a fucking good job. What else is new? What the fuck? Yesterday is apparently like a loaded day for Spotify. A new Evergrey album, I guess. Evergrey's okay. Hey, the audio's back. Poor taste of music. Sabaton, Santiano, and Evergrey. Yeah, Evergrey's pretty mediocre, not gonna lie. But, I don't know. I liked them at one point. But that's just what's new. That's not actually what I'm listening to right now. I have even shittier tastes that I'm listening to right now. Yeah, I actually have SE.RA.PH and Calafina as my most recent artist listened to. Listening to classic weeb music. Because I have terrible taste. That's a berserker. That needs to die. Alright. Berserkers generate no NP though. It's annoying. That's annoying. We have to kill Diarmuid at some point too. How cringy is one of you? It's okay. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. Wait, wait a minute. That wasn't a Saber. That was Shadow Lancelot, Berserker. Okay, we need to do something about this irritating as shit, this guy here. I don't know what to do about him though, not gonna lie, like... We don't really have any control. I'm hoping that Waver gets hit at least once next turn. Because I kind of just like throwing archery at people. Ah, like that. Perfect. Who's next? An assassin? Which assassin? One Punch Man? Okay. Considering we have no Archeria cards, that's actually not too bad. Okay. We're not getting NP'd this turn because we're doing this. Loopy loops are really your favorite. They're everyone's favorite. We just looped. We just did like 3 NPs in a row with her, and we've been killing someone every turn with her NP. That's disgusting. Unfortunately, the loops end here because we're out of cards. We actually used all her face cards. But look at that! Deleted another person. Okay, I don't know what we do about annoying guy here. He's probably gonna kill us. There's the BB. He's probably legitimately going to kill us because we can't deal with him this turn, which is kind of awkward. Don't really know what to do about that. His NP probably kills someone, right? Like, there's no chance we survive. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna... Oh, we can drain him. What am I doing? We can drain him. We still have to kill him, though. At some point, he needs to die. This is 10% drain, right? Yep. At some point, we need to deal with him. I didn't really want to do it this turn, but I think we're going to try. Let's see. Open with... Fuck. There's no way this doesn't end badly. We can't use Archurias. We have to actually use like someone else's card to get through this. If we're gonna use Eightfold Blessings this turn. Senpai is really helpful without it. I thought that was the whole point. Alright, since we're... you know what? No, Diarmuid can actually just charm her, right? Yeah, Diarmuid can charm her, so we're gonna go this way. Actually NPing someone. NPing someone who has a Lancer, pretty bad idea. We're probably gonna do like 23k health, but it's probably the most damage we can do in one turn. That wasn't bad. Yeah, and that was my concern. I needed to double drain him, because if I don't, he just goes on evade for return. Alright. Things went about as well as could be expected. Unfortunately, we have to deal with this AoE rider here who could really mess us up next. How close are we? 1 turn away from his pickup. Alright. I know we're targeting someone who's like, we're not going to do damage to, but he's actually the bigger problem than BB. Okay. He's going to NP this turn if we don't do something. And the something we're going to do is send Archuria his way. Who cares? Never mind, we're not sending Archery his way. That's unnecessary. We can unreturning him? Do I want to unreturning him? That's an interesting idea. We can drop unreturning on him. Or we can like Brave Chain with Archuria to do a shit ton of damage. I'm gonna go with killing him because he's actually a problem. Whether or not it's a good idea, different story. He needs to die at some point, and like honestly, endlessly being at like the edge of dying is kind of scary. Oh, did you tell me to drain? Oh, you did, okay. Not gonna lie, I actually didn't read the Tama drain line. I know there's only been like 5 lines, but I didn't read it. I'll just say it. I'm saying I didn't read it. I don't care if you believe me or not. Ouch. Oh, no more attacks. Alright. Tomonomai. Let's take the defense up. I feel like we're running out of gas at this point. BB's gonna be a problem. Tomomo is... We're gonna be down to just fighting BB. I don't want to deal with the rider though. Hey! Now it's the single target boss fight we thought we were fighting originally. Delicious, delicious arts chains for days. Alas, we're not getting arts chain this time, but yeah, it is. It is what it is. Let's see, 1 turn defense, 3 turn defense for self. Chat's so silent. You cringed everyone away, obviously. Alright. That's the only possible explanation. There couldn't possibly be another reason. I don't know. People enjoying the fight? People relaxing? People annoyed that I had to like restart the game 3 times before it stopped, before the audio stopped malfunctioning? Or maybe people just hate metal. If people just hate metal or folk music. Maybe they're just too into that into rap. I could have listed rap artists, but I don't actually follow that many rap artists. It's like 5, and I only follow like 5-10 rap artists. Ooh, that hurt. Conveniently injured so that we can use this ability to its maximum potential. We're down one of our arts buffs, but I think we're gonna be okay. Oh, I'm still in this fight? Yeah, I kind of screwed up and didn't bring an AoE servant, so we've NP'd like 10 times. Well, not 10. We AP'd like 8 times with Archeria. Archeria is fantastic. Doing blind fight. Imagine being insulted for doing fights blind and not losing. Okay, I'm gonna keep the defense up so we don't die. Not that it's an amazing deal. Alright. I don't want Tomo's cooldown reduction. But we'll live without it. Tanaka is always something. He's a fairly passionate guy. I appreciate that about him too. He's really got the ability to just go on a rant about anything Fate related. It's kind of fun. Like it's a good talent for someone who's doing a lot of streaming, right? You always have something. You walk in and he's always talking. You instantly get an idea of his personality, and it's usually interesting. He's always salty about DW and Type Moon's decisions. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm a little bit salty about a lot of things DW does, but I realize that some people just don't change that much. Some people aren't just gonna like change because you think it's dumb. Wow, that's annoying. Resisting the defense down fucking sucks. That said, amusingly enough, the boss has been on the field for like 6 turns and hasn't NP'd yet. Oh, wow, we just got wrecked. Damn. Rip Tomomo. That's the first hole in our armor we've gotten so far. We no longer have that disgusting caster deck. Okay, we just got fucking wrecked by BB. That hurt. That physically hurt a lot. Alright. No more screwing around. We might actually lose this fight at some point. The boss... Still though, it's hilarious. The boss has actually been on the field for like 7 turns and not NP'd. And guess what? It's not gonna NP this turn either. Right back down to 0. Like, you can't honestly tell me that Archuria just endlessly spamming her NP to keep people from NPing isn't the funniest shit you've ever seen. Oh! Oh! Oh, 100% drain! Oh, that's so bad. Wow, we just got roasted. Damn. Wow, she just fucked us up. She just fucked our whole team up, not gonna lie. That is brutal. Alright. I was gonna say, we could just infinitely loop so she never NPs, and then she does this. We're in a lot of trouble. Alright. We're in a lot of trouble. We didn't draw like an arts combo here either. We're in a lot of trouble. The boss might reasonably NP here. And we don't have any... Okay, there's our charge gone. Yeah, we're actually in a lot of trouble now. This is a problem. Okay. Yeah, she heard us roasting her about not NPing and was like, well, if you can't NP, no one else can. She fucking got us. Actually, she got us really good. Like, this is pretty brutal. This is pretty freaking brutal. Losing the loop, losing our supports. We're gonna have to go with... We're gonna have to go with Jerker because we have a Brave Chain here. Yeah, that's a problem. We're gonna lose someone. I can't really think of a way to play around that. We're just gonna lose someone. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Just hope. You know we don't have any evades. We have one Involm. I'm gonna keep Archuria alive just because she's been good. I know that it's probably not the best choice, but I'm doing it anyway because I want to spite this boss. Like, fuck you. Fuck you, we're gonna kill you. Jalther didn't have the evade, by the way. The evade ran out that turn. Good fight, good fight. Archuria loops. Man, we were looping so hard there. That was actually a really fun boss fight. We had nothing going for us other than the fact that we had an Archuria on the table, and we were like, well, we're not giving up now. Imagine using NPs when you can use Chatterian. A Chatterian actually uses his NP all the time. He loops himself as well. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that fight, I kind of want to get a Tamamo. Like, I kind of wanted one already. I really want a Tamamo now. Can you imagine if instead of having no CE, that Tamamo had a 2030 or a Prisma Cosmos? That would be disgusting. That would be disgusting. Like, just extra stars would be disgusting. Oh my god. We had like 2 turns where we didn't NP with Archuria in like 11 turns. It was like NP. Next, we'll NP. Next, NP, I guess. The Summer Arts CE though, that would work too, yeah. damn. Starting NP and NP gain, yeah. Well, unfortunately my starting... Oh, the Summer Arts CE? Oh, I have that CE. That was actually what was on Archuria. Or, no, wait. Was she running NP damage, or was she running Painting Summer? We should check that. I'm gonna check that. That'll be the last thing we do. Since, well, I have more time. Alas. More time on weekends just means time to do chores sometimes. Mark on a smiling face is better for her? Oh, I'm not gonna deny that. That's insanely good. Cause she doesn't have NP gain base. Is it worth it to take a non-limit broken mark on a smiling face? Like, I know it has no starting gauge. That's one reason I wasn't thinking about it, but... Yeah. Non-limit broken, I feel like it's a lot worse. We'll look at the NP gain Cs we have. See if we can do a better thing. I personally just like Painting Summer because, like, I can just put its stats through the roof if I need to. Like, I use it often enough. When Aerial Drive is done, I'm probably putting that one next. Let's go, BB. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. 10% NP gen and 10% arts is a pretty good C. Oh, 15% NP strength. You're right, that might be better. If we're looping repeatedly. If we're not looping repeatedly, it's not better. For that fight, which we didn't know, I thought that was going to be a short fight. I didn't think we were fighting 10 fucking servants. I probably wouldn't have taken Mark on the Smiling Face for that fight anyway, but if I knew that was coming up, I'd do that. The more you like someone, the more you like teasing them. If anything, it'd be worse if I left you alone. I shouldn't have said maybe not doing that. That's mean. I do kind of like BB's teasing. BB Super AI. Alright, thanks so much, BB. I kind of liked that ending set, the ending quest to unlock all our NP levels. That was pretty good. Alright. So we got our first lore, and we probably unlocked the challenge quest. If there is one, they might just be like, Kiara is your challenge quest, enjoy. So we're like out of AP anyway. Or I guess King Pro Day might be the challenge quest. Okay, we beat BB Grand Order. So let's have a quick look at our CEs. We're gonna look at our party setup from last time. Support was Tomo. We were running Painting Summer, which was 10% arts, 10% NP gain. NP gain's probably worth it. Here's Mark on the Smiling Face. As Akai said, 10% arts, 10% NP, 15% NP strength, and it's pure damage. You know what, man? I think you're right. I think you're right. In an extended fight, if just imagine if we stuck this to level 20, it would be about 700 attack. Do I have a pure attack that's at 720? Yeah, here's a pure attack at level 15, and it's at 711. So it'd be like 800, 900. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, I do have a pure attack CE at 20. It's called... Oh, motherfucker. Heaven's Field. 786. Almost 800. Yeah, that might be the best choice for us. I hadn't actually considered that. I mean, I probably wouldn't have for this fight anyway, but I like that. That's a good one. This is more arts, but less useful. Do we have anything? I don't think we have anything better. This is actually a unique and very useful CE. We have a bunch of stuff that gives us better NP gain, like obviously this Gil CE, you know, more NP gain. The other Gil CE also gives us good NP gain, but it's all Buster, which isn't great. These are multicolor 10%, which isn't great. This is 10% NP gain, which isn't bad either. Yeah, I don't think we have anything too crazy. Let's see. Crit strength, NP gauge. Arts and Buster, NP gain and crit strength. Mind you, crit strength isn't terrible either. Like, we crit a lot with her. Sweet Days, Arts and Buster and Stars. Not something we want. I don't think E-Star drop rate. See, this is Quick and Buster. None of these should be it, right? None of these should be it. Yeah, I think you might be right. That might be like the best CE we have for that role. Damn. Alright. I learned something new today, I'm not gonna lie. I like that mark on a smiling face. Thanks, man. That's some really good events. Yeah, I have to beat all the missions? Okay. So we can get another one. Alright, last thing we'll do before we head off.
Yeah.
Is, make sure BB gets all her NP levels. And this is the right BB, yeah. NP5 BB. We got everything basically done. We just need 2 more quests. And to do the side quests in the Ventral Plane. These ones down at the Gravitational Sphere of Yearning are how you unlock the KP quest, which we do want to do still. Alright. Getting bored by your repeated use of tags? I mean, I'm reading them every time. I just don't know if it's worth it to read them out loud every time. I somehow managed to beat the boss. Seeing the scuffy way I play makes your day more enjoyable. I just don't know if I want to read them out loud. You can kind of, I read them and I kind of smirk at them. I'm not sure how I want to read every single one of them out. Anyway. But thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I hope you had a great time. I've got to head out. But I'll be back tomorrow for some more Grand Order. We'll be back for some more Grand Order. And we'll also probably be playing some Heaven's Feel. We just about passed the second movie in Heaven's Feel, so we're in like the last third of it. It's been really good. Yeah, I'll make a comment on the Madara. Yeah. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'll see you another time. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day.